That was a delectable medley of footballing splendour. That was football in its purest form. That was heroin. It was everything that I want from football. And football really is unrivaled, isn't it? Football is unmatched. That spectacle gave us everything that we could possibly dream of. It was the perfect fixture. It was 100 miles an hour from start to finish. It was glorious. I loved every single minute of it. What a buzz to watch these two behemoth clubs and these two behemoth teams going toe to toe, going for the jugular, fighting, doing everything that they can within their power to make sure that they win the game, doing everything that they can within their power to make sure that they sit top of the Premier League on Christmas Day, which is so symbolic. It matters, it's relevant, it's historic, and it really does mean something. It was magic. Inject that into my veins. It was everything that I want from a football match. We had everything. As an audience, as a consumer, as a fan, we had everything that you could possibly dream of on display. We had silk. We had pure footballers. We had an element of venom, which, let's face it, we love. We had an element of spite, which, again, let's face it, we love. We had some of the best footballers in the world, bar none. We had some of the most committed challenges that you could possibly hope to see. We had an atmosphere that was a tinderbox. It was just perfect. Football under the lights just before Christmas Day. Two huge, iconic teams going head to head. It was just perfect. It was a Christmas spectacular. And as I say, we had everything that you could dream of. Do you want to see a wonderful goal? Do you want to see a wonderful finish? Absolutely. It's on the cards. Do you want to see an early goal to get everyone off their feet, to set the tempo? Yeah, we saw that as well. Do you want to see some colossal defending? Yep, you can have that. Do you want to see the best assist that you will see this season? That's a fact, by the way. Do you want to see the best assist that you will see this entire season? Doesn't matter what happens from here on in. You will not see a better assist than the one from Trent Alexander-Arnold today. Trent Alexander-Arnold picks the ball up in his own half. He looks up. He sees Mohamed Salah. Mohamed Salah is well marshalled. Zinchenko is on it. The ball is whipped in a way that only Trent Alexander-Arnold can. You know, in that beautiful way that he cuts across the ball with such slight, the way that maybe a snooker player hits a ball to stun it rather than to hit through it. The way a snooker player backspins it, stuns the ball, bang. Alexander-Arnold unleashes, wallop. Zinchenko's a favourite. He's looking, he can see Salah. Zinchenko's looking, he can see the ball, and Zinchenko's ready to win the header. It's there, it's coming for him, It goes up and it's over him. That was the perfection within the pass, and it dropped in the way that a golf shot would. You know when a golfer hits a ball up and it goes over the green and the hole is there and the ball suddenly plops out of the air and lands next to the green. That is exactly what Trent Alexander-Arnold did today. Zinchenko was favourite, and he suddenly realised, you could see the moment dawning on his face when he realised Salah is in behind and there is nothing that he can do about it. Salah picks the ball up. Zinchenko gets there, does nothing. Does absolutely nothing. The ball was then rifled home past David Raya. That isn't a slight on Raya. I actually thought he had a very good game. I actually think that the conversation about Ramsdale or Raya might come to an end here. I thought David Raya did everything right, really. I thought he had a very good game. There was nothing that he could do, despite it being at the near post. When Mohamed Salah lashes the ball with that venom into the roof of the net at Anfield, there is literally nothing that any keeper could do. No, not even two goalkeepers could save that. So it was the most perfect assist that you will ever dream of seeing. And you could see that both teams clearly have title credentials. Both teams today are clearly capable of winning the league, and both teams today would clearly be worthy winners of the Premier League. Both teams have warriors who are champions waiting to be crowned. You could see that Ibrahim Konate, I thought he was amazing today. I thought Endo, by the way, what a performance from him. Champions waiting to be crowned, undoubtedly. But then you look at Declan Rice, warrior, true warrior, a bargain at the price that he cost. One of the best players, if not the best player in the world at the moment. He played about 5 positions today for Mikel Arteta and played them all fantastically well. He was amazing. I thought Saliba, again, a warrior, one of the best performances that I have ever seen from him. The game actually had everything. And I think if you're an Arsenal fan, you've hit 40 points, You're sitting top of the league. It's Christmas Day. And I think that as if you're an Arsenal fan, you have to be happy. There is, however, one issue for this Arsenal team, I believe. Again, they haven't won. They've gone to a ground that is perceived as being a very difficult ground. You know, they've gone away from home to face a challenge. And yet again, they haven't picked up maximum points. And I think, almost in a symbolic way, they need a victory at a tough away ground. So far this season, they've been to Stamford Bridge. I know that Chelsea aren't the team that we once were. But when Arsenal, a London rival, a historic rival, come to Stamford Bridge, Chelsea will rise the tide. Chelsea will elevate our performances. And Arsenal didn't win at Stamford Bridge. They went to St James's Park. They didn't win. They went to Villa Park. They didn't win. They went to Anfield. They didn't win. When they go away from home, they do not win when they're up against the most ferocious opposition. You know, they lost at Villa Park. They lost at St James's Park. They only drew at Stamford Bridge, and they have some massive away games coming up. They still have to go to Old Trafford. They still have to go to the Etihad. They still have to go to Tottenham. And the Tottenham one is late. The Tottenham one, things go well for Arsenal. They could win the league at Tottenham again. They've already won the league there twice, which is more than what Tottenham have won it there. But they could do it again. So I think Arsenal, if there is one issue, if there is one thing that they need to worry about, it is their lack of victories away from home. Because I think when you go to away grounds in the Premier League to play teams that are vying for the same things as you, or teams that are just trying to stop you because of the rivalry, it becomes psychological. And I wonder if Arsenal need that sort of victory. Look, for me, they're going to be fine. For me, they're going to win the league. I've been saying it from day dot, and I really hope I'm wrong. But for me, they will ultimately win the league. But it's not going to be easy. With like Man City around, with Liverpool around, like Liverpool will be gutted today, won't they? Like they were clearly the better side. They had the better chances. And if Mohamed Salah maybe takes it on his own, or if Trent Alexander-Arnold is just a little bit more ruthless in front of goal, Salah driving at the heart of defence when Zinchenko and Odegaard made a mess of it on the edge of the attacking half, the attacking box. Salah picks it up, drives, releases it. There's overload. There's so many options. Trent Alexander-Arnold runs onto it, releases, hits the bar. That was the moment. I really do think that Klopp and Liverpool will be gutted. I've just seen that Tsimikas, by the way, has broken his collarbone. So that is really bad news. But I believe Andy Robertson could be on his way back. But yeah, what a game. And off the back of that terrible game that we watched this morning, that Manchester United one, we deserved that. That was a genuine, delectable medley of footballing splendour. Thank you to everyone for watching this video. Do you agree with the points that I've raised, particularly the point about Arsenal away from home? Is that a contention? If you're an Arsenal fan, are you worried about that, or do you think it's okay? As always, I really appreciate you watching this video. Let me know your thoughts in the comment below. And before you go anywhere, click subscribe. Thank you so much. Merry Christmas. Everybody's having fun.